Welcome to video 3. It's all about text styles and text size. If your drawing looks haphazard like this one, showing random text sizes, dimension, not matching notes, and leaders not matching either, it's not because AutoCAD is being consistent. It's the way a text is defined. So right here we have a note in paper space, and this one is an actual 1/8 inch tall note. But these dimensions and this note in model space in this viewport don't match it. The same sheet, the same drawing, but totally different sizes. And this can make drawings look unprofessional and haphazard. So in this video, I'm going to show you why this happens and why text styles must be set up correctly and why your textile height should be set to 0 and how the text size variable actually calls your text. And once you understand this workflow, you'll never fight text size again. First, let's establish something critical. Paper space text is always drawn 1-to-1. There's no scaling happening here. So first thing to do, make sure that you double click outside the viewport to close it so that it's inactive. Now everything I draw is being drawn directly on the sheet whole size. Next, I'm going to set text size, which is a command or variable, to 0.125, which is 1/8 of an inch. I'll get into why we set it to this height in just a bit. But this note is physically 1/8 of an inch tall, sitting directly on your paper. And if I printed this out and put a ruler on it, it would measure exactly 1/8 of an inch. This is our benchmark. Everything else, including the drawing in model space through our viewport, must match this. So next, let's double click into the viewport. As we discussed in the last video, the viewport is set to 1/2 inch equals 1 foot, or 1:24 ratio. But that means that everything in model space must be multiplied by 24, or the scale factor, to appear correctly on paper. This is a scale table I created. It's like a calculator, and it saves you time from doing the math manually. For example, come down into this column, you'll see the 1/2 inch equals a foot. Come over to the right, and you'll see the dim scale factor of 24. If you then look at the top row, this is the actual size of text directly on your paper. So this would be, for example, the 1/8 size text we just created. So if you follow over on that row and then come down to the proper row, 1/2 inch equals a foot, you'll get 3 inches. And that means that in model space, your text must be 3 inches tall in order for it to print at 1/8 of an inch. So let's talk a little bit about text styles, because text styles are a way to configure your font. The text styles really shouldn't be used to establish your text height. That should be done through the text size variable, as I just showed you. We use the st command to load up text styles. We look at the standard style we have active now. The correct way to configure this is to set the height to 0. Why is this? Because when the height is 0, AutoCAD defers to the text size variable, and that gives us full control over the size of our text. For example, if we wanted the text size to be a little bit bigger with a drawing title, then we could do so. Or if we wanted to put the text directly on paper space, in our title block, for example, we could size the text up or down without having to create multiple text styles, each with their own individual text height. So text size controls height. If your text size is set to 3, then every new object we create will be 3 units tall in model space. When you use text size, you're writing the height directly into the object so it becomes stored with it. Let me just give you a couple of examples. So toggle into model space, and we look at the sump well note here. You can see that it's 3.5 inches tall. That's close, but it's not correct. We need to change it to 3 in the quick properties dialog. You could use the full properties dialog if you want. That is Control 1 to turn that on. So once we do that, it will match the value that I just showed you in the table. Here's another example. So if we want to add a piece of new text, we again make sure the text size is equal to 3. That stays with the drawing until you change it. And then we type T for text, and then place a note here, let's say above the pipe, 4-inch pipe. And notice this text is now correctly sized because text size is controlling it. Let's do a quick cleanup with this sump well note. We typed in key case. By the way, this is available via the Express tools. Take this text and then just uppercase the entire thing. Notice how the text size within our viewport matches the text size on our paper. So to review, here's the core theory behind how you size text with both model space and paper space. So the style, or the ST command, is where you define your font. Text size is the actual height control in your drawing. That stays with the drawing until you change it. The object, or the text itself, stores that height. And the table gives you a quick way to find those values as you change scales and text sizes. So once all those are aligned, then your drawing stops looking haphazard. Next video, I'll take this exact same logic and show you how it works with dimensions using dim scale. The dim scale is like a master gear behind how dimensions are scaled. Once you understand all that, your scaling will become automatic. We'll see you in the next video.